noite perfeita para o Chelsea, para você pessoalmente. Congratulations, a perfect night for Chelsea and for you personally. Como você descreveria as suas emoções nesse momento? Estevão.
Não tem como descrever em uma palavra só. Estou muito feliz por essa noite perfeita, pela vitória, pelo gol. Agradeço muito a Deus por esse momento.
E que golaço, what a goal! Conte para nós sobre o seu gol desde seu ponto de vista. Talk us through that goal from how you saw it.
Foi muito rápido, recebi a bola, cortei pro meio ali, ela ficou meio embaraçando meu pé, mas tive o tempo de cortar para a direita e fazer um gol. Como eu falei, agradeço a Deus por esse momento, um momento muito especial na minha carreira. Agradeço ao Chelsea por tudo que vem fazendo por mim e agora é seguir forte, que tem muito campeonato ainda.
It was all very quick for me. It just happened before I even knew it. I just found some space and wiggled my way through and then scored that goal. It was such a special moment for me in my career and hope to score many more. Foi o melhor momento na sua carreira. Was it the best moment in your career?
Sim. Acho que desde que eu comecei no futebol profissional, acho que esse é o meu melhor momento. Fico muito feliz. De novo, agradeço muito a Deus, a minha família. É um momento muito especial. Espero que ele dure por muito tempo.
Yes, he says it was definitely the most special moment in my career. I hope I keep scoring more and more for many years, and I'm so happy my family were here as well, watching here. Os torcedores estavam cantando Estevão. The fans were singing Estevão throughout the game. Você se sente uma grande conexão com os torcedores? Do you feel a big connection with the fans here at Chelsea?
Sim, desde que eu cheguei aqui eles me trataram com muito carinho, até hoje, com essa música no final. Cara, eu amo isso, eu amo dar alegria aos torcedores em campo. Muito feliz por fazer o gol e dar alegria para eles. É um momento que eu posso retribuir dentro de campo esse carinho que eles me dão lá fora. Então eu espero que a gente venha fazer longos contatos juntos.
Yes, he said, from the moment I arrived here at Chelsea, I felt such a connection with the fans. He said he's just so happy that he could score for them, that he can make them happy, and he hopes he's going to score many more goals for them and keep making them happy. Estevão, parabéns. Uma noite incrível. What an incredible night for you. Well done.
Obrigado.
And that huge smile says it all, doesn't it? I mean, we could stand here and give him platitudes and praise, I think, probably for the next 45 minutes, an hour. One of the most preferred stats of mine of the evening is that he is now second to Mbappe in terms of the youngest player to score in his first 3 Champions League games. He's taken to this stage with ease, it would appear tonight. Is this a coming-of-age match and performance?
I think so, yes, and certainly the anticipation and expectation was it's going to be Lamine Yamal's night and everybody's going to look at him, and you see Estevao tonight just absolutely brilliant all around the pitch. He was tenacious, he was decisive in the moments he needed to be, calm the game down when he needed to calm it down. Very professional and experienced performance from him, and it's just the beginning. It's just the start of an amazing career we hope to see, and we hope that Chelsea have a superstar on their hands because he was absolutely amazing tonight.
Gianfranco, I think Chelsea fans, already were saying he reminds them of you and how you lit up games for Chelsea. What did you make of his performance tonight?
He was very good, very mature as well. He played like somebody much older than his age. Now, what I like about him is that he is brave. When there is a possibility to try to do something difficult, he does it. And he does it without hesitation. That is a great quality, and he can only improve. Certainly today he scored a fantastic goal. He was important for the team, and he's looking. Every time I see him, I see something new in him, and this is a great attitude for a young player like him.
Ahead of the match, Enzo Maresca said to us that he's been picking and kind of guiding him into his career here at Chelsea, and perhaps Europe has suited him a little bit more because it doesn't have the physicality of the Premier League. What is it going to take for him to become a regular on the starting 11 in the Premier League?
Just nights like tonight will give him a lot of confidence, but also I think the manager has used him really well and sparingly in the Premier League and in Europe. It isn't as physical, and tonight, as the lad said, he was fantastic. His decisions to drive with the ball, decisions to run off the ball, to play inside one touch, but also defensively, his work rate was very good as well. So you know, he keeps doing what he's doing, then he'll give the manager no option but to play him in every game.
The fans will demand it, Roberto.
I think you can tell the fans enjoy every time Estevao's had the ball. But I think I want to go back to how the game was prepared by Enzo Maresca. I think we've seen an Estevao that had a big impact in the game. Pedro Neto had a big impact in the game. Even Garnacho's discipline to always keep that space where they were going to explode. What impressed me about Estevao is that he was very constant. He kept making the right decisions. He was always available. He was ready. It was a demanding game. I think the coach today will look at this performance away from the physicality of the game. He's ready to come into the Premier League because he's got that concentration and that constant aspect of his performance.
Let's have a look at the goal, shall we, Daniel?
Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the George Benson Football Channel for 6 things that we learned from Chelsea 3, Barcelona 0. And we are back. Let's begin. Box number 1. Estevão Willian, I'm giving him a blue. Now, I know you might be trying to cut my head off here. You might be trying to say, Benson, Enzo Fernandez deserves a blue. But this is the day where I realised that Chelsea have a future Ballon d'Or winner at our football club, and he's 18 years old. Lamine Yamal is substituted by Hansi Flick. But Estevão scores a goal 64 miles an hour over the top of Garcia. I genuinely didn't know what to say. This kid is the one on the biggest stage of them all. 18 years old. He's arrived in London and he is the truth. Estevão was incredible. They had Barcelona players. Every time Estevão got the ball, he was swarmed. He had players on him left, right and centre because they know that he's going to hurt them. Whether it's a little drift inside, whether it's a little dribble to take a man on, run to the byline, get a corner to get Chelsea an opportunity, pass the ball over wide, little short one, then a little run. The brain, the intelligence. Man, we are so lucky. We are so lucky. And let me remind you,
Ronaldinho's goal. I just remember watching this game. Listen, Ronaldinho was the best player in the world at this moment. It was a fantastic atmosphere, but it was one of those goals where everyone almost stands still and you think nobody knows what had happened. Even the Chelsea players couldn't believe he'd scored. The whole stadium went silent to beat a goalkeeper of Petr Cech's ability with a goal like that. And I think, as Thierry mentioned a few weeks ago on this show, you were talking about sort of players who get you off your seat, excite you. Maybe that's lacking in the game right now. He was the #1 player at the time, like that.
You must have played in some of these games. There's one that stands out for you.
Yes, I did, and I didn't play the return leg. I played the first leg at the Camp Nou, and I was on the bench.
So this is what, 2009?
That's my favorite moment, obviously, in the game, because Iniesta made us go to the final, and Andres never used to score a lot of goals, but I was on the bench, and all I was thinking is, we're not going to go to the Champions League final. I knew I was like, it was kind of my last chance to go and win it. And so, we all went to celebrate with Andres. And also, Andres, you know, when that ball came to Andres, I was like, don't shoot. And then, you know, obviously in my head, because you don't see me saying it, but, you know, what a moment. But there were so many moments in that fixture that I witnessed as a fan watching it. But to be able to be part of that, although I wasn't on the field because I didn't play the return leg, it was outstanding.
That was the same game as the Drogba incident. It's a disgrace one, was it?
Yeah, that was, you know, I saw Didier the other day and it was kind of funny because he made a joke about it. But then people don't remember the penalty on me at the Camp Nou. They don't remember Eto'o about to go 1v1. The keeper called offside when it was a meter on. And Ballack should have got sent off twice at the Camp Nou. But people don't remember that from the first leg.
Both ways, huh?
Yeah.
All right,
Sounds like you're over it.
Yeah, we went through. That's the year we won the treble.
Touche!
Sorry.
Titi, why you gonna do me like that?
We showed you them earlier on over at Stamford Bridge. Should we take you out to Guillaume and Peter? Guillaume, it feels like forever since we've seen you. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. There were all the people going on tour, so I had to stay home.
Say it with your chest.
Okay. Hey. Yeah. Stay in your lane.
We've seen some classics here. We've just shown that. And, you know, when I look at this pitch, Guillaume, that pitch looks so great. Absolutely fantastic. The only thing is, it's really, really cold here. I don't think the players care, because they were out before. They're all young players. They're like little kids. And you think that Barcelona brings this young team to Stamford Bridge, and in reality, which is a staggering thing really for me to think about, they are on average 2 years older per player than Chelsea, who, by the way, have fielded the youngest player ever in the Champions League since it was called the Champions League, 23 years and 92 days. You spoke to the manager, Enzo Maresca, yesterday, I know that, and you asked him about that. What did he say?
Well, I'm thinking of how does it work at Chelsea, a winning club, when you are the manager and you get asked actually to win with a young side, with a very, very young side. So I had to ask him about that, and yeah, let's hear.
You got to a situation now in which you lead in a historic club, a winning club. You've been given a very young squad. How do you deal with that?
The big achievement is that you have a young squad and you need to achieve result. That it's not easy, but I think we are getting better. Last year we achieved something important like the Club World Cup, the conference. Especially we are playing Champions League because of last year. I think this club, Chelsea, belongs to Champions League. It's excited. Young players, they want to learn, open mind, they want to improve, and this is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible that he has this job and he's got to manage that. But I can see what he's saying. It must be really, really good. I mean, I said that on average they are 2 years older per player at Barcelona. It is because one of them is because Lewandowski plays today instead of Rashford. Rashford's not playing, but there's a player in every team, both teams today, Estevao and Lamine Yamal, young players who's already winners, who's going to excite this crowd today.
We're talking about two 12-year-olds, 3 months, separated by 3 months. Estevao is the eldest one. Estevao still trying to make an impact, obviously in the Premier League, with the national side.